Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an exciting get ready with me because I'm planning my makeup for my upcoming holiday to Norway. We're going for a week and in this bag is everything I'll be putting on my face. So if you want to see how I create this look for my holiday look, just keep on watching. So these kind of holidays, I don't go full glam. Everything that I'm packing is going to be easy to pack, easy to travel with, light, and still look nice. We're basically going to be road tripping, so every day we're getting up, eating breakfast, going out, driving, walking around, all that sort of thing. So I'm not going to go full glam, but I always like to look nice and put together. So this is kind of my basic makeup. So I'm going to start with the L'Oreal Glotion, of course. It's a squeezy tube, which is brilliant. And I'm just going to pop that on my face. And I love this stuff. It is so, it's so easy to use and it's really a really nice glow. It's a nice base. It's not a primer as such. I might not bother with a primer because like I say, I've got this. So I don't need a primer really. So this gives you a really nice all over glow with a little bit of coverage. My skin at the moment is actually quite good. I don't know what's been going on. I think it's just I'm using my LED light every night, always have done since I got it. I'm not taking it on holiday, so I'll be without it for a week, but I will take sheet masks with me. So that gives you a really nice base glow. Then I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, and that's in shade number 6. I use like one and a tiny bit pumps. And it's a really nice thick foundation, but it's not like full coverage. It's very, very skin-like. Sort of dab it. I usually apply it with my fingers, but I'm going to try it today with a beauty blender because I haven't done that. I haven't used this foundation for ages actually. I'm sort of saving it for travel. So I'm going to get my beauty blender. It's actually clean for once, which is lovely. I cleaned everything yesterday, all my brushes and everything in preparation for this video. So yeah, I want my skin to look good and healthy because this is a summer holiday, but obviously it's not like laying on beaches getting a tan kind of holiday. The weather in Norway is kind of the same as the UK, but it says like 15 to 20 degrees, but over there it will inevitably feel chillier because you're so far north, but it's still going to be gorgeous. When we went last year it was stunning weather, as long as you pack right. But for me, I worry more about my makeup than I do about my clothes. It's probably not ideal. So there we go. Stunning. Love that foundation. It makes my skin still look like skin, but really, really healthy. And with the Glotion underneath, it just gives you a really nice glow. The Glotion shade that I used was number 903, which is the medium glow. As always, I'm going to use my collection concealer in number 10 Buttermilk. Just my high colour. Not too bad at the moment. Like I say, the LED mask seems to be working its magic. I've had to settle in for a minute. I have got a spot there, which is annoying. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this holiday. It's going to be really nice. We haven't been away for ages since, well, since Helsinki. Helsinki was lovely, but because it was so cold, it was a very quick break. It was like 2 or 3 days. So this is more of a holiday. This was a week, a full week. And although we are going to be like island hopping and going on the ferries and across the fjords and stuff, it's still very chill. We're still very relaxed. Looks good. Ow! Sorry, Doris is jumping up my bag. Hang on. Hello. Please don't do that. That really hurts. Come. Talk to the people. Look. Oh, say hello. Hi. There she is. Hello. You're on camera. She's looking out the window because behind you there's a big window. So, you're going to leave me to do my makeup? Good girl. We kiss you, but I've got no powder on them. your beautiful black bow will stick all over my face. So now, on that note, we're just going to set this with the powder. I am going to take my Laura Mercier powder with me. This is just the translucent setting powder. Oh, I forgot contour. Oh my God, I always forget this step, so I rarely use it. This is my favourite contour. It's the e.l.f. one, and I really prefer it to the Charlotte Tilbury. It's much better. So I'm just going to squeeze a bit out. The colour suits me better, and I sort of use this as more like a bronzer for like underpainting. That was close. I'm not going to do under my chin because that spotlight is going to look rank. I'm no expert with contour, obviously. Like, this is just really just a colour in. So I don't use much bronzer, especially on holiday. And again, it's a tube, so it's really nice to transport. But yeah, the colour of this one, I have got the Charlotte Tilbury medium as well. Got the medium and the deep glow. And this shade just suits me better. This is the light medium in e.l.f. I think it's like £8 or £9, whereas the Charlotte Tilbury is what, like 30 or something? It's ridiculous. Right, so underpainting done. Hooray. Now to set with powder. Before, as I say, I always take my Pat McGrath, and I'm not sure if I would bother on a holiday like this because it's only a week, and I think, oh, I just might as well just to save on packing loads of stuff. I might just use my powder all over my face and just not put as much under the eyes. Behind you here is a big massive window. Doris has just decided to sit behind the blinds. So if all my kit goes flying over, I will keep it in as a blooper. She's very much attention seeking. She's one of those cats that is very, because Stu's at home all day, she likes our attention all the time. So we try not to give it like all the time, but you know, because we're here, we do. And she's getting a bit used to it. She's still lovely. Nothing, you know, wrong, but she just loves us. So she likes to be around us all the time. And when I'm talking to camera, she knows that she hasn't got my attention. It's the same when I'm on Instagram. If you've seen my Instagram stories and I'm talking, she always comes across and like sits across my face or like stands in front of the camera. So that's that set. I'm just going to take away the foundation on my lips, my beauty spot, and I'll be right back. So eye makeup is always next for me on my usual little routine. I was umming and ahhing about what makeup palettes to bring and things like that, but I always kind of go back to the same one when I'm travelling, and that's my Pat McGrath Value palette, which was the Ectascy Sublime. They're all shimmers, but it just works really well. They're all really neutral looking. I will insert B-roll of the swatches, arm swatches, and it'll be from this end to this end. And although the red one looks quite scary, it's like triochrome, so it's not red, it's kind of different shades. And then I'll bring my Goldstone eyeshadow stick by Bobbi Brown to put as a base primer. So I will apply these right now. This eyeshadow stick is Goldstone. It's just a really kind of like old gold kind of shade, goes with everything. And as you know, I only use this really as a base primer. I could use it as a full eyeshadow, and I might do one day, but because I'm so used to using it as a primer, I just tend to feel weird if I don't put anything on top of it. Strange. And I'll just use a fluffy brush to blend that out. This is the Zoeva 227. I love the Zoeva brushes. I've always flown the flag for Zoeva forever. They're just brilliant, brilliant brushes. So that's blended out. As you can see, I blend it slightly higher so that when I put my shadow up higher, it won't crease and like get your mascara sort of rubbing up here, or sort of give it something to grip to. Actually a really nice colour, yeah. Okay, so that's the base. Now for the colour. With this palette, what I tend to do is I'll just take one shade and just put it all over the lid and blend it out. I'd like a one and done thing. If we go out for dinner or something, I might put the dark brown in the crease just to deepen it and make it look a little bit more nighttime. But for day to day, one and done. And that's why I love this palette for this. So I'm going to go for this middle gold here, and I'm just going to use a small Real Techniques brush. So when we're away, typically is the few days that Taylor Swift is doing Wembley Stadium. Now obviously I haven't got tickets because I couldn't get them. I was on the lottery and everything, and I got through to the final stage and then didn't get picked. And my neighbour was lucky enough to get tickets. She got VIP tickets, and then she offered me the link, and she mentioned the price, and I was like, holy shit, no. Like, the price for one ticket, because it would be me on my own, I'm sure, I don't know anybody that would be happy to spend that much money, was literally the same price as my holiday to Norway. Literally. So I was like, no. So yeah, so Tay, love you, but it's a no. But you can bet your life now that I've got a holiday booked that somebody will be like, oh, I can't go, do you want a ticket? Or I know somebody that can get tickets, do you want a ticket? I bet you any money. That would just be the kind of shit luck that I would have. So I would literally love to see Taylor Swift. And I'm just going to blend this out with that same brush. Has anybody here got tickets? Tell me. I'll be watching it all on like my neighbour's Instagram, I'm sure. But now that she's released a new album, which in my opinion is like one of her very best, and she's now doing a set with some of the songs from the new album, that's going to be epic. I bet the people that didn't get tickets before the album, got tickets before the album came out, are pissed off, because I would be, because that album is one of her. There are some bangers on there. I've seen part of the set when she did Edinburgh last night, and it looked phenomenal. So I'm going to do that. Don't worry, let's look a little bit mad. Once everything else is done, it will all come together. And I'm going to get my concealer brush. Not that I ever use a concealer brush for concealer. And where this kind of just doesn't come out at a point or anything, I'm just going to sort of buff that inwards, just to kind of dull the colour down a little bit. As a one and done, this is really nice. Okay, we're good. For eyeliner, I'm going to take Canyon by Hourglass, which is the, I'm going to try and do this on camera, but it might not look very flattering. It's the micro one. So I don't want a big, obviously like a big thick winged liner, because I'm going on holiday. It's more like natural. This is, Canyon is the dark brown as opposed to black, which is obsidian. These days, it's just a lot more me. I think dark brown is just a lot more natural. Black now can be a bit harsh on me, I feel like. Unless you're going for like a bold eye look. Day to day, I've even got the Kat Von D brown liquid liner, and it's actually really nice. Mad Max Brown, I think it's called. Bring what's left under here. Done. Then, as always, for blush, highlight and bronzer, I'm taking my Hourglass Face Palette with the Ambient lighting brush. These palettes are just phenomenal for travel, and this one is the Leopard palette. It's got all my favourites in it, literally, except this one, except Mood Exposure. But everything else, the bronzer, the blushes, the dim light, everything is my favourite. So I'm going to use the bronzer, which is this bottom one here. And if you've seen this before, you know what I do. I use the round end, dab it in. Don't worry, I'm going to blend it. Just pop the colour down, because these are so pigmented. I put it there and then just blend it through. When I'm on holiday, this whole routine will take me like 20 minutes. Thankfully Stu's very patient, he knows what I'm like. And then I'll use the highlighter. This highlight isn't my favourite. I'll use the corner of the round brush, but oh, I mean, look at it though, actually it's really nice. But gold highlighter is usually up my bag, but it's good enough for me to use on holiday for sure. And I also take this palette out on nights out and things like that, like dinners and things. Down the nose if you like, that sort of thing. Put a little bit there to give it extra bougie. Nice. Now onto brows. Standard brows for me, the Hourglass arch brow. You all know I don't use anything else, although there's a new Maybelline pen that I've seen quite a few people using and I want to try it. Just mainly for during the week really, because when I go to work I always feel like using my really expensive makeup is not a waste, but it just feels a bit pointless really. So I want to try some more drugstore stuff, because the drugstore right now is absolutely killing it. Boots around my way, my local Boots, looks more like Sephora. They've made it up to look like Sephora as well, but they've got so many good brands. They've got The Ordinary, they've got Kylie Cosmetics, they've got some really decent stuff, and thank God they've brought back the Benefit Brow Bar, which I'm definitely going to be visiting soon, because Benefit, I've got to say, I'm not a fan of Benefit products, but their staff, the way they train them to do brows is phenomenal. So that was warm brunette. I'm going to use soft brunette just for the front. You might have heard in the last video if you're a regular. If not, I bought some more of this arch brow because I love it in the VIB sale, and I bought the wrong shade. I bought soft brunette instead of warm, and I don't know why I did that. I've used warm brunette for years, but then I realised that it's actually a lot better just for shaping out the brows. I fill in with warm and then kind of shape with the soft, and it's quite a nice contrast. Expensive, but nice. And then I'll just use a spoolie on the other end just to brush these through. And what I might do, I might put some bronzer through the crease of my eyeshadow before I put mascara on, just to deepen that a little bit and see what it looks like. Let's have a look. The Hourglass bronzer, just with a different 227. I have loads of these brushes. When you find a good one, get loads. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. Win. Oh, I like that. That's just instantly. I might get a bit of highlight. There's me going, I'm not going to go full glam on holiday. Look at me, I like a flipping crystal ball. Yes. Oh, I love that. Okay, good stuff. Mascara. As always, taking two mascaras. I'm going to start with my favourite at the moment, the L'Oreal Panorama. This is a brilliant mascara. And then as a second coat, I'm going to use the Hourglass Unlocked. I'm not a fan of this. This is that tubing mascara, I think, if I remember rightly. I got it as a deluxe sample in that VIP sale. And I'm using it, but I'm not a fan. So because of the Botox, I can't raise my eyebrows properly, so I like it with a helping hand. Let's do a little few coats of that. I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror, so I might get this all over my eyelids. I really hope not. I don't know why I just don't use a mirror. I know we're good. I know why, because I haven't got 3 hands. That's why. I need 2 hands to do this. How many coats of mascara do you use? I use flipping loads. My eyelashes are so crap. I really need loads. Right. Well, that's drying off. I will do blusher. Let's get the blusher out. So again, with the Leopard. Not sure which to go to actually. I'm going to use the other end for this. I might go for this hot pink one. Why not? Ooh, she's pigmented. Wow, she's really pigmented. This could be a mistake. I'll use the other end to blend it out. Whoa. Okay, note to self, don't do that. God. I'm sure it looks fine once my hair's down. Bit on the cheeks. I'm starting to go high with my blush now after watching Erica something on TikTok, who's like the 47-year-old makeup artist that tells you how to do a facelift with using makeup, and she said use blush higher up, because if you do that like you used to and put it there, when you do that your cheeks drop and it makes you look older. So everything up, nothing down. So thanks Erica, it's been a game changer actually. Put on the nose, take a bit of tan. Lovely. Now lipstick to pull it all together. I'll show you which lip products I'm taking, so I'm taking a few for obvious reasons. So as this eye palette is all browns and kind of neutral browns, I'm just bringing two and a half brown products. So I'm bringing my favourite lipstick probably ever, which is the Merit 1990. It is just the best brown, and it's very 1990. It's very Paramount by MAC, but it's very soft. You can build it up easily. It's almost like a lip balm. It's that nice. And then I'm going to use the Hourglass I Feel, which is slightly more of a pinky brown, but it's still definitely a brown. So I'll bring my Merit lip oil in Mapleton. So what we're going to go with now, I'm going to pop on 1990 for now. Such a great colour. And then we're going to apply the final coat of mascara that I've just thrown on the floor. Like I say, this mascara, it's not my favourite. I love the way it makes my eyelashes look, but it's just a tubing aspect I can't get on board with. I'm pretty sure it's the tubing one. I don't remove it like that, so I wouldn't know. But I wouldn't buy it. I remember when I had the full size and I hated it. Caution mascara by Hourglass, I love. If I was going to spend that sort of money on a mascara, it would be Lancome Hypnose, and we're done. So that might be a bit too glam for some people for every day, but this is how I like to look on holiday. I kind of, once my hair's done and everything, you'll see at the beginning, it's just quite natural. And for me, I feel like I need to be put together. We have to take photos on holiday. You want to look your best when you're having those photos. You want to look back on those photos and be like, I looked awesome. Although hopefully most of the time we'll be in sunglasses, so you won't see my eyes, but I'll know I look good and I'll feel confident, and that's the main thing. So while we were doing that, I was putting everything in the bag as we go. So this is my full kit of makeup for my 1 week holiday. That's exactly everything that I've just put on my face, plus all the brushes and everything like that. This bag is amazing. I got this free from Look Fantastic. You can buy it for £10, but it expands. And when we go on holiday to like the city breaks, which was like a day or two, I just put all of the liquids in one of those clear bags, and I just stick this in my backpack. But this time we are going for a week, so we are taking a suitcase. We're sharing a suitcase, so this will be in that. So I won't need to carry any liquids on me, which is great, because I plan to go to Jo Malone and get some perfume. So that is it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week for another one. Take care.